Good day, everyone. It's Bordeaux Rose here, coming back at you with another review. Okay, listen. I just want y'all to know that I was very, very fair with this foundation, okay? All right, listen. Okay, so I am extremely oily. I do understand that this is supposed to be like satin finish, light to medium coverage, but okay, I know I'm jumping right into this and I know I'm hesitating because I feel kind of bad, but I shouldn't feel bad. I've spent $68 on this foundation and it sucked, okay? Even when I applied the foundation in the video, I loved how it applied. I loved how it looked like my skin. It just looks, it looked like I didn't have that much hyperpigmentation. It looked like a second skin, but it didn't wear well. And I mean, as soon as I applied it and put everything over, it just did not look good. Right now, today, what I'm wearing is the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop. This is one of my this is my favorite foundation. When I want to like really pull out all the stops, I use the Beauty Blender. Yeah, it does good for me. I know a lot of people don't like it, but it's really good for me. I wear this to the club. Like when I'm going out at night, this is what I put on. But this is what I use every day. It gives me full coverage, medium to full coverage. You can build it, and it's really good. Now back to this Pat McGrath. Pat McGrath, I love you. I love you. I love your palettes and everything, but this was not very good on my skin. This is for a dry skin woman with no blemishes at all, okay? This is not for oily skin women. And the reason this is not for oily skin women is because through the day, I got extremely oily like I normally do, and it just kind of melted away. And it just did not look flattering at all. It just looked horrible. You could see all my pigmentation. And what I did do also, that's without concealer underneath or corrector or anything like that. What I did do is I went in and the next day I did a bit of concealing of all my imperfections, and that worked better as far as coverage. And that's gonna always work better. I don't care what foundation you use, that's always gonna work better for coverage, okay? Sorry, you guys. I had a long night and I need my tea to wake me up, okay? But I think that this did much better when you conceal. So if you have dry skin, but you have hyperpigmentation, this is light to medium, so you're gonna need to conceal. Once you conceal and you put this on, it's gonna be beautiful if you have dry skin. Once I concealed and I put this on, it was beautiful. It still, to me, was kind of like, but I wanted to see how it wore all day with concealer underneath. Same thing. It got even worse. It made my makeup, oh, this is highly transferable. I mean, even after I set, I felt it was like, as soon as I touched it, it was sticky. With this, I get nothing, okay? With this foundation, when I set my makeup and everything, it still felt sticky. It was strange to me, and I don't get it, but because it's so weightless, but I don't know, maybe the concealer underneath it made it sticky. I don't know, but I have concealer under this, and I'm getting no transfer, you know? Once I start getting oily, it even gets worse with this foundation. So I would just say that, you know, if you have dry skin, you can use this. It's going to be beautiful on you. Just make sure you conceal if you have spots, because you will see it through this foundation. Excuse me. It does feel nice though. Like when you first put it on before you hit the elements of outside, it feels so good. It looks good. If you have light pigmentation, this will cover it. I will say that. But if you have heavy hyperpigmentation, you're going to need concealer. I know I said that like 20 times. What else? $68. I'm sorry. Even if you have dry, perfect skin, in my opinion, $68 is not worth it. There's foundation out here, $12.99, honey. Get your life. Like, seriously, I just thought this was overkill, okay? This is if you just, like I said, you have that perfect skin, you're really into Pat McGrath, you want everything Pat McGrath, that's when you splurge on this, okay? What else? I did not buy it from Pat McGrath Labs website. I did buy it from Sephora, thank God, so I could take this back. And that's what I normally do when I have an item that I just don't know if it's gonna work for me. I normally buy it from Sephora and take it back there, okay? But ooh, what else? Everything did layer good over this. Powder layers good over this, and I used 2 different powders. I used Coty Airspun. I used Wet n Wild Photo Focus. Yes, all the cheap stuff. I did not use her powder, but those powders, you know, layered just fine. So if you don't want to buy those, the expensive Pat McGrath powder, that's fine. Buy your normal powder. It's going to work just fine. I did put it on my eyelids and put my shadow over it, layer just fine. Bronzer, layer just fine. Only thing I would say, like I said, it's highly transferable, especially if you're super oily. It's gonna get everywhere. Another thing, it's messy. Like when I was using my sponge to put it on, you know, I normally get foundation on my fingers from, you know, transferring off the sponge, whatever, but that stuff was so bad that I washed my hands after, and I'm driving to drop my kids off, and I noticed that I had foundation all under my nails. I was like, damn, that foundation gets everywhere. And part of it's because it's very runny. When you pour that stuff out, let me show you. Since I still have it here, and I'm gonna go get my $68 back. When you know, do that, it's like this. So most times when I pump my foundation, and it goes on the sponge, but it immediately gets like under your nails and everything. When I use this one, it doesn't run. You understand? It doesn't run. So it stays put on my sponge and doesn't get all under my nails and everything and screw up my manicure. So that's the other thing I want you to understand. You're going to waste a lot of this product. The $68 will turn into 30 something. Will turn into $100 and something because you're going to use it pretty quick because it is watery, especially if you have hyperpigmentation. So that's another thing that I will say. But all in all, I say if you're oily, skip this. I know people always tell us that, oh, if you're oily, you can still use certain things because you got to balance out. You got to moisturize in order to balance out. That's a crock of crap. I don't believe that. I believe that you should moisturize and stuff, you know, in the evening, but not with your beauty products, because then you're going to be an oily mess all day. But I do believe in moisturizing in the evening so that your skin can get nice, properly hydrated, because sometimes we all know if you're over dry, you're going to produce more sebum. So, yeah, no. But I say no. I will be returning this, and I don't return much, but I will be returning this. So anyway, that's my review. If you got dry skin and perfect skin, this is for you. If not, skip it, girl. And it's expensive. So even if your skin was perfect, I would say, unless you really want that Pat McGrath or you don't mind spending the coin, do your thing. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I know I repeated myself. I just want to keep making sure that I was making all the right points. If there's something that I skipped that you have a question on, I think I did say it did not last all day. It definitely melted away even after powder and everything. I think I said everything. If there's anything, let me know. I'm getting ready to go into reviewing this right now. I uploaded a review before, but this is the Lunar Beauty Mania MUA Strawberry Dream collection. I did do a video before, but I did it when I was wearing that Pat McGrath foundation, and oh my God, the review was beautiful because it was a first impressions. I had the box and everything, and I can't put that up. It looked horrible. The foundation was bad. So, and I only had the foundation on for like an hour or so. So yeah, no. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Again, go click on this one next, okay? Thanks for watching and have an amazing day. Positive vibes. Bye-bye.